I've asked a couple of times now, disappointing afternoon.
Yeah, disappointing again. Tough afternoon. There's no doubt we're in a tough spot. We're in a tough spot, and we've got to get through it. And we've got to get through it together. And it's not through effort and desire. It's just things aren't dropping for us. Simple things, but we've got to be better. We've got to be better, and there's only one way we get through this. We get through this together as a team, as a club, as everything. And we're in a tough spot, and that's what we've got to do. We've got to get head down and work hard.
Whilst obviously conceding goals, is the lack of creativity the biggest concern? I think it was 10 touches in the opposition box and only scored 2 in 5.
Yeah, we're being stifled. We're not creating enough, and I thought in the first half we got down the sides of them. Kads is getting in off the back, and we're sticking to the match plan, and we're doing really well. And then the second half, we couldn't get up the pitch. He couldn't get down the sides of it, and we weren't getting out, and we couldn't get there. And in the end, we didn't create enough second half. We didn't settle, and I probably think the one thing is we started to play their game a little bit too much, and we know how they play, and we fell into that a little bit, and it became a little bit more too direct. And then we have to work our way in with the size and who we are, and we just couldn't get a foothold. And in the end, we probably just got worn down, and one mistake, if you like, or a couple of errors on the edge of the box, and it's a goal. And at the minute, we're just being hurt a lot by little things, big things, whatever. When we've got to sort it, and we've got to graft.
You said about being stifled. Do you think other teams are working out how to play against your team?
No, they're different. I think teams that come in here and come in a diamond and be direct, and we have to deal with the directness with a lot. And then when it turns over, we have to be calmer and find the pass out, and then calm the game and get more control. And at certain points we did that well, and other points we just looked frenetic and frantic. But I think that's that's when players are in a tough moment. They want to rush, and they end up being like a bit on edge a little bit. And I have to calm them. We have to help them, and we have to support them because they're going through that. And sometimes you can feel it out there where and that's my job. That's my job to support them. It's my job to try and get through this tough spot. And yeah, we've got to keep working together.
And often we talk about being a young side, but it wasn't the case today. You look at your back line, experienced players, 2 midfielders, experienced. Obviously Ben House. You've got plenty of experienced players out there.
Yep. There was experience out there today, with a few youngsters in there. So it's not necessarily just about age. It's about in tough times that things just don't quite drop for you, and then you try and force things a little bit and try and force the moment, because you can over try in some ways, and that might sound silly, but there's a couple that are forcing things, and we could move the ball quicker and less touches, but we take touches, and it's just one of those moments where it's not fluid enough for us at the moment, and we just have to keep grafting, keep working hard, and keep trying to push.
George Wickens was a plus. Disappointment maybe in the way he conceded the first goal at Bolton, but made 4 or 5 excellent saves in the second half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing I'm talking about. He's been working hard in his shot stopping from distance. He made 3 or 4 brilliant saves, and at the end there it's a bit of a scrappy one, and he usually comes for a lot of stuff. And I haven't seen the goal back yet, but you think he takes things out of the air. He's one of the best at doing that, but he's made some massive saves for us today as well. But he's growing, and we have to keep moving, and we have to keep growing, and we have to keep trying to eradicate the mistakes and keep trying to move in the right direction, which is tough. We're in a tough spot, there's no dought.
Paul, you picked up an injury in the first half and played the game with him?
Yeah, it looked like he dislocated his shoulder. And again, he's a warrior. He does everything. He stays on the pitch. Got some meds on. I'm not sure whether it is dislocated or they put it back in or anything like that. But he's really important for us, and he's a great skipper, and he's trying to push the group and get them to keep moving. He fights through everything, and he usually Paulie makes every header in the world. So he's a good skipper. And we're working hard together to try and get us out of this spot. That's no doubt.
We've got 7 out at the moment. Obviously, Ethan will be available again for Saturday. But what about the other 6?
We'll see on Rico. Obviously, Ethan's available. The illness boys, hopefully they'll be available. It's taken a bit longer with JJ and Eric Ring. They've been pretty poorly. So and then we'll see on the other few. And Hamo's still out, so that's not going to be one. Lewis is back into contention for a start. So we've got a few more back. Hopefully three, 4 more back, and then we go from there.
Just said not going to be too active in the market, but you do look short at the back with obviously the problems you have with Hamer and other players. Are you looking at any additions in the immediate future?
Yeah, I think there's no need to panic, but I think we still need to do bits of work. There's no doubt that we need to do that. What our capabilities are as a club is different from the capabilities of some of the bigger clubs. So I think we have to be quite smart in this market and make sure that if we are going to add to the group to help the group, I think that's really important. So I don't think there'll be loads done, but we definitely have to look at things.
Michael, thank you.